My name is Rosie and I came to NYC Surgical because I had pain in my legs. The minute I walked in through the door, I felt super comfortable with Dr. Gruner and Dr. Hollingsworth and their staff. They were very friendly, they were very informative, they were very empathetic. I knew that I made the right choice by going with them. I had a lot of swelling in my left leg and particularly my knee. I had had prior surgery in my knee and I associated it to that. But it wasn't because of my knee, it was because of the veins in my legs. So I had a lot of swelling and numbness. Dr. Gruner and his staff were very informative. They checked up on me after my surgeries. Dr. Gruner even went as far as giving me his cell phone number so I could text him if I had any concerns. And the staff was amazing. Every time that I called, they answered all my questions and I was able to see them as quickly as possible if I needed to. My life has been positively affected by my procedure because of my self-esteem. With the tummy tuck and with the vein procedure, I feel like I look better and I feel like my self-esteem is much better.
My name is Laurie Ann. I had varicose vein surgery for heaviness in my legs. My experience with the practice here was great. I was able to use this office in Hampton Bays, and also if I was unable to come here, I was able to go up to their Roslyn office, which was very easy to get to. The day of my procedure for my varicose veins, I would come into the office. It would be, say, a 3:30 appointment after working all day. I would come in, I would be prepped by the nurses, the procedure would be done by the surgeon, and then I would be outside and out home by 6 o'clock. It was extremely important due to the factor that I'm a mother, I'm a worker, I have children, and to be able to come in and out of this office like that it made my life easy. The heaviness in my legs affected me. I'm a runner and I was unable to run because of the pains in my legs from the varicose veins. My life has turned around completely. I'm back running 3 miles a day and my legs, they look fantastic and they feel fantastic.
My name's Catherine Lau, and I came to this location because I had a lot of heaviness in my legs and I had some groin pain that I was really concerned with. At the time I had no insurance, and so I was looking for an opportunity for a new patient discount, if you will, and lo and behold, they turned up on Groupon, and I was very grateful for that. So I was able to have an entry that I could afford to have an initial consultation here. My first time here, and a second, I mean, the staff were fabulous. They were so welcoming and they were quick. I never had to wait long. Dr. Arno was gentle and caring and professional and really highly skilled at everything they did. And the doctor's skill speaks for itself because my results have been really good.
My name is Mike Giblin, and I had procedures done, removing of varicose veins on both my legs. I had a lot of pain from just muscle spasms in the middle of the night, and I just freaked out, and I finally just said, I'm going to come over here and get these done. After my procedure, the best thing about this was, I mean, I'm getting up in age, and I was starting to get a little nervous about trying to hold my motorcycle up still, because it's really heavy. I have no problem with it. Everything's great. I actually feel like I'm 20 years younger. I mean, I do a lot of walking now. I even started jogging again, so I was like, wow, this is great.
I'm Linda Morphy, and I came to NYC Surgical Associates for varicose veins. I work right in this area, and for years I've heard that Dr. Gruner, Hollingsworth, Rotgans, Einstein's reputation is sterling. They're known to be cutting edge. I saw another doctor about the varicose veins, and I was told that it was a cosmetic procedure, it would be very expensive, it would not be covered by the insurance, and it was just something that was happening because I was getting older. Dr. Gruner didn't look at this as a cosmetic problem. In fact, he told me right away that there may be a problem with the veins bringing the blood back to my heart. Sure enough, they did a veinogram, a test that I was nervous about, but they pampered me. They made sure that I had just the anesthesiologist put the needle in, and it went well, and I found out, sure, I have pelvic vein insufficiency and it needed to be fixed. If I had had that procedure done by a dermatologist I would never have known that I had this other underlying medical issue. It wouldn't have been fixed, and I would have just deteriorated not knowing what was going on. Now that I've had the procedures done, I have energy. The varicose veins are gone. I can wear shorts again on the beach and not feel self-conscious. I don't wrap myself in a towel till I get to the edge of the water and then drop it and run in. I have so much more energy. I can walk up 5 flights of stairs and I don't feel tired at all. And my legs are back to normal. They're not swollen, my ankles aren't all puffy, and I'm not tired all the time.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I came to NYC Surgical because I have a lifelong issue with varicose veins and spider veins. Well, I've been suffering with varicose veins, spider veins, and discomfort and swelling since I was a teenager. So basically since the age of like 14. Prior to NYC Surgical, I can say a lot of doctors actually brushed me off as cosmetic. They didn't take the time to really look at the deeper issue. They basically said, you need to pay this amount if you want to remove your the spider veins, and you know, this is cosmetic, and basically let's come up with a payment plan, and you're gonna need like 20 sessions. It's like, it was incredible. They didn't take the time to actually evaluate me completely and see what the big problem was. I had deeper issues, and that's why I'm so grateful. They're very down to earth, very friendly. They actually take the time to listen to you and listen to your issues and your concerns, and I've seen that their goal is to make you feel happy and to make you feel comfortable and confident. And that's why I keep coming back. And obviously they're treating me, and I'll come back for life.
The venous closure procedure uses radiofrequency energy to precisely and effectively treat patients suffering from chronic venous insufficiency. This is a cutting-edge, minimally invasive vein procedure that has essentially replaced traditional vein surgery or vein stripping. The venous procedure involves the insertion of a thin, flexible tube called a catheter into a diseased vein to seal it shut using heat from radiofrequency energy. Blood that would normally return toward the heart through these veins will then travel through other veins instead. Over time, the treated vein shrinks and is absorbed by the body. The venous closure procedure offers less pain and quicker recovery time than traditional surgical options. Ultrasound imaging is used to confirm placement of the catheter. More than 30 million people are undiagnosed with varicose veins or chronic venous insufficiency. This is a progressive medical condition that worsens over time and affects the veins in the leg that carry blood back toward the heart. Varicose veins may progress to chronic venous insufficiency if left untreated. Factors that can contribute to varicose veins include pregnancy and heredity. As varicose veins progress to become chronic venous insufficiency, patients may develop other painful symptoms like leg swelling, skin damage, and ulcers. The treatment is monitored in real time for optimal results. The venous procedure allows patients of NYC Surgical Associates a quick, comfortable recovery and return to everyday activities, while also improving the appearance of varicose veins. The procedure is done in our office under local anesthesia, If our patients prefer sedation to make them more comfortable, this procedure can also be performed in any of our outpatient surgery centers. Call NYC Surgical Associates for a consultation.
My name is Linda, and for the past 13 years, I suffered with hernia pain, and it was unbearable in the past year because I had an appendectomy last August that left me in excruciating pain because I tore my oblique, and I went to my GI doctor, and he recommended me to his brother, and his brother sent me to Dr. Gruner. I chose NYC Surgical Associates because no other doctor was able to help me with the extensive surgery that I needed. Prior to having surgery with Dr. Gruner and NYC Surgical, I was so excited because I knew there was hope. Anyone that struggles how I have in the past 10, 13 years knows that when it's difficult to get out of bed, you're afraid to go under the knife. And he was so calming and reassuring that I was excited. Everyone else around me was nervous, but I was very excited because I knew there was going to be a better day tomorrow. I knew I was going to wake up okay.
My name is Tammy Mark, and I've had numerous procedures done at NYC Surgical to treat my varicose veins and pelvic congestion syndrome. I first heard about NYC Surgical Associates on the news. I had seen a segment about Dr. Gruner and his newest technology for treating the most twisted, worst kind of veins with a laser that can go through. I had gone to several doctors in the past that said that my case was too severe to have lasers treat them, and I needed to see what it was all about. I started having the varicose veins in my 20s. They progressed after my third pregnancy like crazy. It was about 10, 15 years of real suffering, and then even with doctors treating me, there were a lot of years that I had just given up because none of them were successful to the extent that it solved the problem. So I would say it was a lot, at least five years of suffering. So I'd seen my last doctor once they said, the lasers won't work for you. What was so amazing and unique at NYC Surgical, I found that they were diligent in getting to the source of the problem, why my veins were recurring, and how to prevent them for the long term. And after they had dealt with the veins, they realized that there was something deeper going on and had pelvic congestion syndrome. They treated that, and again, there was still a couple of recurrences, and realized that in my case, I also had May-Turner syndrome, which was treated successfully, and that really put an end to everything. And I just appreciate their commitment to solving the situation, treating me well throughout all the procedures, and it was a long-term situation, but it was great. They were so committed to resolving it, and along the way they were just fantastic in getting to the bottom of it and helping me out.
Some women suffering from chronic pelvic pain or a sensation of pressure or pain during intercourse may be suffering from pelvic vein congestion. This condition is related to problems with the veins and circulation in the ovaries, such as enlarged veins. The ovarian veins are affected, which leads to varicosity in the pelvic area. Varicose veins may become visible at the tops of the thighs or in the groin. Pelvic vein embolization is an effective treatment for women with pelvic vein incontinence. The procedure is done under local anesthesia or local anesthesia with some mild sedation. The procedure is performed on an outpatient basis using X-ray guidance. It's an incisionless procedure in which a catheter is threaded through the groin or thigh and into the enlarged veins around the ovaries. These non-functional veins are closed off using foam or another blocking method. This prevents blood from pooling, relieving pain and easing pressure on the organs in the pelvis. The catheter is removed at the end of the procedure, which usually takes 30 to 40 minutes. Since the procedure is done without an incision, no sutures are needed, and there are no activity limitations or downtime. The veins return to normal function. Patients often see a significant improvement in pain within the first few days after the procedure. Most patients can resume work and normal activities the following day.
My name's Elizabeth, and I had the veins done in my legs, the stripping, a skin removal, and a breast reduction. I decided to make an appointment with this practice is when my doctor told me that I was having problems with my blood flow in my legs. Before my procedure, I would just sit on the couch and eat and do nothing, and I didn't have any confidence in myself. And my body was out of shape, and I just didn't want to be seen in public the way I looked. Since my procedure, my life has been positively affected. I go to the gym. I came in third place in a 5K. I went from 290 pounds down to 176, and I'm full of energy, and I just want to keep going. NYC Surgical did not treat me like a patient. They treated me like a friend and family, and any questions I had, they answered honestly and openly.
My name is Faith, and I've had several procedures done here. Initially, I came in for spider veins and found out I had varicose veins from massive weight loss. It then led to a tummy tuck and a thigh lift and an arm lift and now breast reduction. And then I'm looking forward to my final tummy tuck where we'll fix the rest of the weight loss that I've lost. So I saw a plastic surgeon in New York City about possibly having a tummy tuck done when I had lost probably 75 pounds, and basically my stomach was hanging down past my thighs. And Dr. Gruner had sent me into this plastic surgeon to discuss possibly having a tummy tuck done. He was not positive about doing surgery on me. He said that I was a high risk, that it would take him several surgeries to make me perfect. I mean, he completely deflated the balloon, basically, of how excited and ecstatic I was that I was going to be able to, get some of this weight off my stomach and then continue to lose weight. And so Dr. Gruner basically got into plastics, hired Dr. Rosenberg, and off we went, and tummy tuck, and I feel fantastic. My life has been positively affected by all of my procedures. It has given me a new lease on life. I am half the woman I was when I first became a patient of Dr. Gruner's. He believed in me. He knew when I talked to him and I was frustrated with my, hitting plateaus in my weight loss and everything, he supported me. He said, well, we can do this, we could do that. and it's just been amazing. My confidence level, everything. I'm a different woman.